I truly believe there is a simple solution to gum disease and tooth decay, and it's so powerful that I am convinced it will change your life forever, just like it has for so many other Americans. Just imagine. No more inflamed, bleeding gums or blood taste in your mouth. No more throbbing pain and bad breath. No more risking serious infections or stuffing yourself with expensive painkillers, hoping the pulsating tooth agony will let you breathe for just 1 second. Never having to cover your mouth or feel embarrassed. Never having to see your friends or colleagues take a step back when you talk to them. And never having to see your spouse or kids turn their heads away when you want to kiss or hug them. Instead, you can become one of those people with a rock-solid confidence because your smile will finally look like a Hollywood smile. White, clean, and gleaming with health. And never ever set foot in a dental office again. Once you see the groundbreaking science behind this inexpensive solution for yourself, I'm sure that you'll be excited to give it a try. Because in the next 5 minutes, I'll reveal why our ancestors, despite never brushing their teeth or going to the dentist, had better teeth than ours. The #1 hidden gum and teeth destroyer most people and dentists actually consider to be the best thing ever invented for teeth. The at-home morning test to rapidly check if this culprit is behind your oral health problems, as well as to find out if it's also responsible for your clogged sinuses, headaches, brain fog, or even extra pounds. As recent medical tests have found this destroyer present in 98% of overweight people. Moreover, I will let you know the scientifically proven melting candy remedy that could erase years of damage done to your oral cavity. As I said, my name is Dr. Drew Sutton, and I hope you won't mind if I take a second to explain who I am and why the discovery I am about to share makes such a big difference in the lives of thousands of people. I am a board-certified otolaryngologist for over 30 years, with extensive experience in head and neck surgery. I graduated from the University of Rochester and completed my internship in general surgery. I earned a few awards, including the Charles D. Kochakian Award in Endocrinology and Nutrition, and the title of Chief Resident. By all means, when people looked at me, they saw a successful doctor with a bright future ahead of me, a doctor that would make a difference. And this was surely what I was dreaming of, to really make a difference. Only this dream came tumbling down when I realized that what I'd been taught in medical school only treated symptoms without ever getting to the root cause of a disorder. People were just bodies, their pains were just indicators, and they were forgotten the minute they went out their doctor's door. All they were getting were pills and expensive surgeries. Their lives and overall health were overlooked. No one ever wondered where their disorders really came from. I mean, if medicine is advancing as they say, why are there more sick people than ever? My frustration grew by the day, especially when I saw some of my colleagues blindly prescribing the same chemical medications for different people with different needs, not thinking twice about it. So I decided I couldn't continue like that anymore. That's when my practice took a more holistic and natural approach. I worked obsessively to understand how plants, herbs, and organic ingredients work as solutions for my patients' actual problems. Since then, I've been able to help thousands of people around the world, and I can tell you, at the end of the day, I really felt proud about what I was doing. But everything changed when I met Samuel Benman, one of the most difficult cases I came across in my entire career. He was 54 years old, a husband, a father, and a grandfather of 3. His entire life he had been the life of every party, always cracking jokes and shaking with laughter. No one could ever be sad around him. After his retirement, his dream was to host these weekly big barbecue parties, play with his grandchildren, and even become a stand-up comedian. He just loved having people around. All of that came crashing when his health went unexplainably down the hill. The reason he came to see me was that he had this tormenting allergy for years. His sinuses were always clogged, he couldn't breathe, he couldn't sleep, he barely found the strength to talk. I was the 9th specialist he was visiting, and I could see that there was not much hope left in his eyes. But upon a closer look, his problems ran much deeper. He had the worst form of gum disease I had ever seen in my life. His breath was so bad, I had to keep the windows of my cabinet open long before he was gone. So bad that during dinner, he always stayed on a corner of the table because he didn't want his family to be repulsed by it. His wife had been kissing only his forehead for the past 2 years because of his infected gums. Needless to say, so much for his dream of being surrounded by people. In time, he forgot how to smile or laugh. He was depressed and often had panic attacks. And how could he not? One of his teeth was loose, and he feared he would lose it every time he chewed. That's why he ate mostly purees and soft baby food. His worst nightmare was that he would choke on it while